Life in the Yukon isn't all about work. Far from it. The list of things to do is endless.
The scenery and the beauty and the playground. My backyard, yeah. The whole front ranges of the St. Elias Mountain Range is my backyard. In the summertime, we've got paddling, we've got cycling, we've got running, we've got hiking, camping, fishing. Oh gosh, what do I not like to do is better the question. I love winter sports. Anytime I can get 2 sticks on my feet and go for a ski, I'm all over that. So you've got every opportunity for cross-country skiing, backcountry skiing, downhill skiing in Whitehorse or Watson Lake. Ice climbing, I do ice climbing a fair bit, or kite skiing is my latest adventure, and I am in love with the kite skiing.
I am Francophone. I was born in Quebec. I went to school in Ontario, and amazingly in the Yukon is a very active Francophone community. I sing, I participate in a small singing group, a Francophone group, which amazes me that I'm able to do in the middle of the Great North. And the Francophone Association is very active and helpful to people who come here and want to continue to participate in their cultural events.
Having worked in rural and remote coastal communities, I don't feel isolated at all. And sure enough, I have come from a big city of Vancouver, but as I've said, you know, I really like the small city. But yet it's small, but there's so much to do and see, and I really think that accessibility is greater here than it is in some of the biggest cities.
We live in country residential, about 20 minutes out of town, so it takes me that long to get here. And no traffic lights, no traffic jams, and in the summer I ride my bike. I can be to work in 40 minutes or get to ride the Alaska Highway. And yeah, it's very convenient. And another one of the great things about working here in the Yukon is that we have self-scheduling here at the hospital. So I'm able to build my own schedule to work around my husband, who's also a nurse, and to work around our family.
The Yukon is riddled with trails. Every subdivision, every part of the town has lots of bike trails and hiking trails. And I live close to downtown, but in 5 minutes going out of the subdivision, I go over top of a hill and you can't even tell that I'm in a city.
First thing we did was get a tent trailer when we got here and a canoe, and you know, when you're talking long summer days, it's fantastic. You could find yourself fishing at 3 in the morning here. If you wanted to fly down to Vancouver or Calgary or Edmonton, we got a great carrier service here that can whip you down there in an afternoon, and then they have these weekend packages for the family, so we've taken advantage of that. It's just, I mean, if you do miss the big city hustle and high energy, you can certainly pick that up pretty quick.
People think of the ice and snow of the Yukon, but we have Chinooks that come through, so we have very balmy conditions a lot of the time in the winter. The summer is phenomenal. Nobody ever wants to sleep because the sun is out all the time. The gardens grow like miracles.
I like the life where it's slower pace, and I find it here in Yukon, you get to sit down and look at the mountains. There are a lot of activities for the kids here, much to my surprise. You know, we have good schools, different schools, various schools of Catholic schools, French immersion schools, public schools. We have a really great Canada Game Center when they provide various activity for the kids. Hockey, swimming. And also we have organizations here that gives dance lessons to your kids, piano lessons, and a lot of play groups. They have the gym, skating. It's just a friendly, family-friendly environment or community.
I think you do a great opportunity here to affect healthcare. I've sat on the hospital board, did that for 3 years. I've been involved with the union. I'm involved with YRNA, the Nursing Association. I've been on the board of that. If you want to talk to the Minister of Health, it's a small enough community, you can call him up, or you can drop by his office, you get an appointment, you can talk to him.
Where I worked back in the East Coast, I mean, I was one of 13,000 employees and never really felt like I was making a difference, but up here, you know you're making a difference. You know, people really appreciate who you are. They value you, not just by lining your wallet, but by, you know, as an individual, what you have to offer. You really seem to stand out better here.